Good morning, girls. Today is Wednesday, the 22nd of April 2020. In Phonics today, we are going to learn some new tricky words. But first, let's see if we can remind ourselves of the tricky words we already know. So let's start with our tricky question words. I hope you're sitting comfortably. Let's see. When, where, how, who, why, what. When is it lunchtime? Where are my socks? How many children are in school today? Who is that making that loud noise? Why is it so cold outside? What day is it today? Great, thinking about our tricky question words. Let's see if I can point to one. Can you shout out really loudly what it says? When, where, what, why, how, who. Great, well done. So I think we know our tricky question words. When, where, how, who, why, and what. Great. Now we are going to learn some new tricky words. We're going to learn 6 new tricky words. Should we look at them together? Okay. We're going to learn our first word. It says today. Today is Wednesday. Out. Can I go and play out? 1. I am going to eat 1 sweet. There are 12 children in our class. Do you know what day it is today? And this word says all. All the children are working hard. Okay, let's have a look and remind ourselves of our new tricky words. Today, out, do, 1, there, all. Can you think of sentences with our new tricky words in them? Let me see if I can point to a tricky word, and can you shout out really loudly what the tricky word says? Today, can you think of it in a sentence? Today is my birthday. Out. Can you come and play outside with me? Do you want to play with me? 1. There is only 1 banana left. There is a lot of rain today. All the children are sitting sensibly. Great. Today, out, do, 1, there, all. Great. Now let's see if we can write some of our tricky words and write them in some sentences. So Let me make a little bit of space. Perhaps I can move them to the side of our board. Okay, thinking about our tricky words in sentences. Right, let's have a look. Let's get some lines on our board. Let's have a think. Let's use the word, let's try there. Can you point to where it is? There. There. Let's write, there is a bug on the bed. Oh, that's a long sentence. There is a bug on the bed. So it has 7 words. So we start off with there. And because it is the first word in our sentence, we need to write a capital letter. And then we can copy our new tricky word. There. And we're going to write is. There's not enough space, so I'm going to start the next line. There is a bug. We can sound it out. Bug. Bug. Good. Bug. 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 So there is a bug on. There is a bug on the. We know that's one of our tricky words. We know how to write that. On the bed. Thinking carefully about which way our B goes. Bed. B-ed. Bed. B-ed. Bed. B-ed. Bed. Great. Let's check our sentence. Our new tricky word there is a bug on the bed. Bed. There is a bug on the bed. It's quite a funny sentence. So instead of putting a full stop, I'm going to put an exclamation mark. Do you remember we've learnt about these before? I'm going to put an exclamation mark so that when we read it, instead of reading it as there is a bug on the bed, we read it as there is a bug on the bed. So it's very exciting. Great. So we are going to practice writing sentences with all of our new tricky words. And when we are doing our writing, there are a few things that we need to remember. So I'll give you a few seconds. Can you think of anything that we need to remember when we are doing our writing? What do we need to think about? Great, let's have a think together. We need to remember to start with a capital letter. We need to remember finger spaces between our words. We need to make sure our letters are sitting nicely on the line. They're not floating above our lines or sinking down below our lines. We also need to remember to make sure our letters are the correct way around. And we all have alphabet mats, so if we need a bit of help, of course we can use those. And we remember to put a full stop or an exclamation mark, or if it is a question, what do we need to put at the end? Of course, a question mark. Great, Gaz, I think you are ready for your writing now. You're going to write your own sentences with all of our new tricky words that we have learnt today. And then, of course, you can draw some pictures of your sentences too. And I look forward to seeing them all. Goodbye for now.